Hey, you guys, it has been a while. I hope everything is going fabulous in your world. I wanted to give you a little update on what I have been up to. I had a deadline to submit my first draft by May 15th of my first book that's coming out soon. I hope. I hope it will reach the world, but I cannot wait to share it with all of you. I have put in so much of my heart and soul into making this book be as powerful as it possibly can be. And so, everyone who's read it so far has given me fabulous feedback and tell me it is a page turner. So, I am super excited for what is next. But I also wanted to share with you guys why I haven't been recording lately. And that is because I was trying to do way too much. And this year, I was committed to taking a step back and really not putting so much weight on my shoulders. While I have huge dreams and big goals, that doesn't mean that I have to push until I kill myself. And previously, in everything that I do, that is how I operate. I am super goal orientated. I get more done on any given day than I think most people based on what people tell me. And so, anyhow, I was working on the daily videos, I was working on the book, also working on launching my podcast and interviewing some amazing business owners from all over the world. And it was just too much all at once. And while I want to hit everything hard and fast, I also want to enjoy my life and enjoy what I'm doing. So the last several weeks, I have just focused on meeting my May 15th deadline, and that's it. Creating and finishing a book that meant so much to me. And if you've ever written anything and are trying to publish and all of that, you know it takes a lot of creative energy and a lot of energy to do so. And so at the end of the day, I was feeling super depleted and also still trying to do many other things. And so I stopped. I said, my priority right now is getting this book done by May 15th. And that is what I'm going to focus on. And it felt liberating to know that I don't have to do it all. I put timelines on things because it's important to have goals and really reach towards them. But if your goals are unrealistic and you're doing too much and you find yourself overwhelmed in anxiety and stress, stop. Chunk it back a little bit. And so for me, with everything that I do, I try to look at, I have a big goal, right? Or a big dream, my big, huge dream. And then I chunk it back step by step. So little building blocks to get to the next level. And for the book, I handled writing it the same way. And when I really got serious about meeting this deadline and getting this done, it was dedicating X amount of time to this on a daily basis. And it really was freeing, knowing that I had a plan and I was working the plan and I didn't have to live in overwhelm. I think a huge mistake talking to so many different of my clients and people that I've been interviewing is that we look at this big, huge picture, right? We have this huge dream and we want it all and we see it and we want to go for it. But then the thought of how to get from where you are to where you want to be is so overwhelming that you end up spinning and actually not working towards your big dream. And some people never achieving it because that dream seems so far off. So I challenge you to really think about that. If you have a big dream, what is one action step you can put into place to start working towards that? You don't have to do everything all at once. So for me, it was completing the book. Taking that, working step by step, day by day, to produce a book that I was proud of. And at the end of the day, well, May 15th, I submitted it and I am so proud of it. Am I a published author right now? No. Am I a New York Times bestseller now? No. Am I on a book tour this moment? No. But I took the first step to make it happen. And I will continue to work towards bringing that dream a reality. But I know that it takes steps. And so actively take a step towards what your bigger dream is. Commit to it and do it. And then again, I've talked about schedules and all of these different things, and that's just for another video. But really plan for it. Don't just say, oh my God, I would love to write a book. That would be amazing. Okay, that's great. So what are you going to do to get there? What's one thing you could do today? You could write the concept of your book. You could begin an outline. You could commit to doing 1 hour per week on that book. Whatever that dream is, you can back into it in smaller steps so that it doesn't seem so overwhelming. I am super excited for all of the crazy things that are happening and everything I have to share with you guys in the near future. But I refuse to get bogged down and stressed out about all of the pieces. I am going to take it day by day and do the best that I can do and be so proud of myself doing it. The last thing I want to add today is, have you ever presented like something from your heart to someone? So like this book is straight from my guts. Like my heart and soul is poured into it. I was totally fine writing it, doing all of those pieces, and then I had to share it, like actually give it to someone. And of course, I started with my family, like, please read this and tell me that it's not ridiculous and boring or whatever. Even just sharing it with my family, I had this like level of fear that they would judge me or tell me it was horrible or a million different things. And for a second, I felt that fear build up before I was sending the first draft and before I was printing the first copy, and thought, oh, this is stupid. Nobody's ever going to want to read it. And I stopped myself and said, I will never know unless I do this. And even if it sucks, I still did it, and I can work to improve. It's not the end of the world. The goal isn't perfection. It's doing something. And because I know my heart's in it and I'm willing to put in the work to make it the best it possibly can be, that's all that matters. But there was serious fear and anxiety. And then when I had to send it off to some powerful people, it was a whole nother level. And as I sit here waiting for more feedback, I really have turned it all over to God. And I have such peace about it. But it takes work, guys. I get in my head. I get worried. I'm human just like you. The difference is I am not going to let fear and worry and judgment I have for myself or judgment people may have of me, dictate that. I won't let it stop what I know I'm supposed to be doing. So please, you guys, look inside your heart. We all have something in there that we want to do, but you have to put some action towards it. I hope this message helps somebody. I am really trying to build my YouTube following, so the link is in my bio or in the comments as well. Please subscribe to my channel for more motivational videos as well. I will be posting, when I launch the podcast, I will be posting videos from the podcast as well. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you all soon. Sending you love, light, and gratitude.